Hey, what is up, card tubers? Diego here. Welcome into another Sports Cards Detour video, where we're going to be taking the detour of looking through some of my cards that I purchased or got, or I just have this big stack that I want to just show because for the sake of showing. These cards here I got from Joe at Cheap Card Sales over there on X, also formerly known as Twitter. It says, Diego, thank you and enjoy, as we got a few cards from his sales. This one here I picked up, and I don't know why I thought it was a Steeler card, but it was actually Raekwon Smith sacking Kenny Pickett. I thought it was, I don't know what I thought it was. I just probably looked at it, saw Steelers colors, and said, hey, that card right there. So that's what, I don't know why I added that one, but that one's in there. Here we got local product, Jonathan Taylor with the Colts on a nice die cut, red, white, and blue type of color. Definitely like that one. That's from 2021 Select. Here we have Justin Herbert on a winning ticket. Maybe he'll get a little better now that he has Harbaugh as his manager, or the manager, his coach, head coach. Maybe the team will start doing a little bit better. Here we have an extra point, Big Ben Roethlisberger for my Steelers. Boom, Steelers, bam. Got these cool cards here. Here's a college alum with Jonathan Taylor. We have T.J. Watt with Wisconsin. Then we got T.J. Watt on the Z-Stars for Zenith football. Thought that was a pretty cool card there. And he also had this cool card of T.J. Watt on this mosaic refractor. I was like, ooh, that looks so sweet. So I had to pick those up for my now Potts collection of TJ Watt, because he's starting to make his own case for his own folder with all the cards that's being produced of him. Here we got one of the players, like I said, a Potts collection type player. A Potts is, when I say Potts, is put it off to the side, is Paul Goldschmidt. I end up buying them and then I put them off to the side as their own little side collection. And here I got to add Paul Goldschmidt with stars from that Donruss, just a variation of that card. So that's going to be pretty cool to have. Get that to turn the right way. There we go. Then what I have are some cards from 2021. So, yeah, the set is 1952, if I believe correctly. 1952, because the next year is 1953. And this basically follows along with the Topps heritage, but not where it seems like every year they're going to have like the next year progressing forward. So they started with the 2021, or I'm not sure if they started with 2021, but last year I remember, this is the first year I remember seeing these type of cards. And we have the Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary, and that's Ozzie Smith for 1952, or with the 1952 design. Ozzie Smith, the Wizard. Here's Mike Piazza, another Hall of Famer for the New York Mets. Billy Williams for the Cubs. And you got Bobby Dewar for the Red Sox. Alan Trammell on his. There's Willie Mays. Nice Mays cards there. Tom Seaver. Brooks Robinson. And Eddie Mofo Murray. So I got those cards there because I like the 2022s, which I didn't disappoint in not having this video but yet. But I was like, oh, maybe I'll get some of the 51s. He has a nice little stack there, and I'm going to pick them up all up. So that's why I did that. Same thing with these Topps Chrome Platinum from 2023 with the 1953 design on the chrome cards. Some of these cards I might have, I'm not sure, but I bought it as a lot. So here we got Brooks Robinson there. We have the Goose right there, and then we got the Moose. That was planned. The Goose and the Moose. So Goose Gossage, and then we got Mike Mussina with the Orioles there. The Moose. Then we got Harold Baines. Nice fro sticking out of there. Comiskey Park in the background there. Pretty cool. There's Tony Gwynn. One of the best hitters of all time. I did not say the best hitter. I said one of the best. There's plenty of great hitters, so he is one of them. And then we have Catfish Hunter. Pretty cool stuff. I got the 1953 and the 1952 styles in the Topps Chrome Platinum. Just a few cards for each. Little display of that. I did get some basketball cards. A guy that I tend to, I don't know, like follow his career, like check up where he is and see what if he's still playing or who's he playing for. Thaddeus Young. This kid used to play for the Sixers back in the day, and then he moved on to several teams. He did pretty good with the Nets at one time, but he's moved on to a lot of different teams, and he's quite a journeyman. So I always liked him when he was on the Sixers. I used to, he used to be one of my favorite players on the Sixers, but now he just moves around so much. You know, I like to keep track and see like where he's at, and when I see his cards, I like to pick them up. So there's Thaddeus Young, and then we got a current star, which is Joel Embiid. He, the leader of the 76ers. Right back there, you can see Ben Simmons in back there. But now it's just Embiid over there. So there you go. Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. Here we have another Embiid, the big dude. And that's on the Revolution. That adds to my little basketball side PC there of Joel Embiid, one of my favorite player from the Sixers. He's enjoyable to watch. You know, he's a big guy though. Big guys have their follies, which is always, you know, he needs a lot of rest. But he does, when he's on the court, the game's different. Tyrese Maxey, another guy, is coming in and making a case for being one of my favorites. Okay, right here, this card here is a Isaiah Stewart, and this is for the gold mint. This is for Donruss, rated rookie, and I really didn't get it for Isaiah Stewart here, unfortunately. Sorry, Isaiah, but what I got this for was for the encapsulation, sticker. The reason it's not for Stewart is it's more because of this grading system, because I believe like the different graders are like a part of the hobby, you know, like seeing all the different graders every time that you go pick up a card. A lot of times it's not a PSA card, it's not an SGC card, but it's some off-brand grader, like GMA and stuff like that. Some of them have faded off into the sunset, and then others are coming into the game and grading their own cards or making their own grading companies. And this one happens to be Black Gold, which is one of the ones that I never heard of, so I wanted to add that to the collection of graded or encapsulated cards, and that's why I got this card right here. It wasn't really for the player, it was more for this right there, and then I'm going to take a picture of it and put it on my website and have my display of just different graders throughout the years. Need to get more of those as I go along, but they're not a high target on my high target. They're not a big target on my list of things to collect, but when I do see them at a cheap price, I'll pick it up. Well, that's all I got for you today, and until next time, guys.
Well, thanks a lot for looking and listening, folks. I enjoyed being with you. So long, everybody.